So today we're going to talk about my saving strategy, because I've seemed to be on this like list of doing all things finances, which is fine. So today we're going to talk about like my saving strategy, how I plan to save, what I plan to save, and a little bit about what I want to do moving forward regarding savings. So it's my saving strategy. So first, if you haven't, check out my other two videos where I talk about how I got out of $41,000 worth of debt and a little bit about my mindset. So for this video, I'm telling you about my saving strategy. So after I got out of debt, my focus was mainly on procuring a 3 to 6 month of emergency funds. So what I did was I made a budget, and I guess I'll do a budget video a little bit later. But I did a budget and put it like a bare bones budget. So this is like food, gas, lights, water, electricity, like stuff that I need to have, and other stuff like that I didn't necessarily need, like my Amazon Prime membership, like my gym, like, you know, these other like apps and services that I pay for. I cut that out. So I got a bare bones budget and seen about how much money that I needed per month, and it was around, I do believe it was around $1,500 to $2,000. And I just times that by 6, and that's about, it's about $10,000, but I'm thinking like just go up, instead of 15, do $2,000 times 6. So $12,000 is basically what I would need to have a 6-month fully funded emergency fund. So that's the goal, $12,000 fully funded emergency fund, at which point, once I finish that, I'll begin investing, which I'm still looking into, because like there's so many different things and I want to make sure like I make the right investments. But this video is about saving. So I'm going to get a 6-month emergency fund, and I'm doing this by all the money that I was making for all those extra jobs that I was doing due to this pandemic. Most of those jobs are null and void. So I've been just budgeting very strictly and having a set amount of money that goes from my checkings directly to my savings account. Another thing about savings is that I went ahead and moved my money into a high interest savings account. I currently bank with one, I don't really think I should say my bank over the internet, but I bank with this one bank, and they offer a very low interest rate on your savings account. I believe it was 0.08. Like at the end of like my monthly statements, I earned 8 cents on all of my money that was there. And I was like, this can't be right. Like there has to be a better way. So I went ahead and went on Obama's internet and I Googled high interest savings account. And most of them that had high interest savings accounts were actually online banks. So I was like, okay, cool. It doesn't really matter to me as long as I can get like a more like a bigger return on my investment and my cash is liquid. So I ended up going with Ally Bank, and now I have a savings account with them, and that's currently earning about 1.5% interest on whatever I put in my savings. Now it used to be about 2 point something percent, but with the Federal Reserve lowering rates, subsequently the high interest savings accounts percentages have lowered as well. So there's that. And then with saving, I also plan to save for a house. So there's a lot to save for. After I get the $12,000 initially, I plan on keeping that same saving strategy, and maybe in the next 24 to 28 months or something like that, having enough saved for a down payment. So how I save is that when I budget, all of my extra money goes to savings. So I do have a category where for like, I do still use my credit card for like my credit card bills, and those are usually purchases that I don't plan for, or like food, Amazon, and Walmart. It seems like every time I go through my bill, those are like the major 3, like going out, food, Amazon, because I clearly just buy way too much stuff on Amazon, and Walmart because I'm very close to Walmart, and if I need something, I'll just go and get it. So yeah, so I put like a line item to pay my credit card, but the rest of that money goes to savings. And with the savings, it'll be in a high interest savings account, hopefully earning a little bit more money. And while, you know, that's happening, I'm still actively looking for part-time jobs that I can do now. I did do Lyft, but with everything that's happening, I stopped that. We had Uber Eats here, but it wasn't really popping. We had DoorDash. I tried DoorDash, but it never really worked. And we also have Instacart. So I might be moving over to some delivery services or trying to find an actual like part-time in-home job, something like call center, something like delivery workers. Like, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm trying to just save up this money as fast as I can so I can go into the process of investing. Now, my next video, guys, is going to be about my investments, so my retirement investments, how they're allocated, and a little bit about what I invest with via my employer. So stay tuned to check that out, and let me know a little bit about your saving strategies. Do you have your money in a CD, in a money market account, and how are you saving amidst everything that's happening today? All right, guys, well, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.